I call this song Dear Light. With it, I try to illustrate a practice of clarity and deliberation in negotiating the influences of depression. Call it a virtue in paranoia. Don't get your hopes up. Enjoy the day. Beat the real to the punch. Suicide rates is rising among the manufactured class, quiet in their decision, steadfast with purpose at last. Fragments of our security scattered across the walk. Drunk man blew his night away, the dead just a static thought. If I were to have guessed the balance of experience that I'd been bound to hold, I'd have spoke of contradiction studded in contemporary gold. Incongruous noises soundtracking the public line between rebels of conformity, conformed by dispersant design. There's a vulnerable submission ongoing beneath the art of justifying your privacy in a simulated life apart. If I were to have planned for the dormant and fertile plain of post-use society, I'd have let go of growth and ego, made room for community. There's a tired sense of privilege, too embarrassed and weak to fight, drawn within a growing mass, minority becoming white. Saddled with a fear of wealth and entitlement by birth, complement of identity, determine each other's worth. If I were to have held the fantasy of human race so dear to my heart, I'd have shaped the same perspective and painted just as heavy and dark. Outside the line of reflection be the all of what we miss, those second-natured rhythms never meant to be distinguished. I hear the proud and inspired speak of their tolerance in relation to their sacrifice they consider their inheritance. If I were to have read into the valuing of our social currency, I'd spit a dull and toothless image of sanctioned diversity. The greatest player ever to play the only game I consider real was an advantageous bigot, unashamed in his reveal. Perpetuated rumors inform an influence of a friendless man called Tyrus who died with repentance. If I were to been born this man but as myself in that plane of reality, I'd have played the game just as well as him and displace him existentially. There's a loose negotiation clouding the atmosphere of what is heard when we express the darkness we see clear. I give to you my only light, a mature and narrow tube of steady constitution, too weary to give in. If I were to have had these last years of my life without your forgiving hand, I'd have been found broken and dead far before you would have met me again.